Hey guys, my name is Tamzid Muttaki. I'm a student here at the University of Maryland College Park. And for my presentation today, I actually wanted to go ahead and talk about screen time, which is actually very funny considering the fact that you are watching my presentation looking at your laptop screen right now. So I hope one thing you take away from my presentation is that right after watching it, you go ahead and shut your laptop down and take a break from looking at your screen. With that being said, let me go ahead and justify why you should do that. So we do live in a time where we are bound to look at our screen for direct or indirect reasons. Whether it's for our job, we have to use Zoom, Canvas for our education, social media to catch up on stuff, FaceTime to talk to our loved ones, YouTube or Netflix to watch our favorite show, or even driving and navigating using Google Maps. We have to be looking at our screen in order to perform those activities. And there's many ways you could find out how much time you spend looking at your screen using various methods. One way you could do that in your iPhone is that open up your iPhone, go ahead and click on the settings options. From settings, go ahead and scroll down. Once you scroll down, you should find where it says battery. And once you are there, go ahead and click on that, and it should give you the statistics of how much time you're spending in 24 hours, or the average time you're spending last 10 days, or even how much time you're spending on each individual apps. Here's the screenshot of my screen time. I actually did spend 8 hours in last 24 hours looking at my screen, and my average for the last 10 days is 6.5 hours. But not surprisingly, that's actually below the average screen time that people my age consume. The CDC website says that people age 8 to 18 spend an average of 7.5 hours looking at their screen, and that's for entertainment purpose only. So since I use below the average amount of screen time, am I on the clear? Absolutely not. Many health professionals suggest that teens and adults should consume a maximum of 2 hours looking at their screen. And mine's way above that, alright? So what problem am I in right now? So I gathered this effects that over screen time causes from this website called verywell.com, and it's actually reviewed by this psychologist. And it suggests that over consuming screen time will cause behavioral problems such as attention deficit, emotional problems, and social anxiety. Other problems such as educational problem can also happen. A study conducted shows that people who consume too much screen time has lower standardized test score than people who consume less screen time. Obesity is also one of the problems that screen time can cause. Many sleep problems such as insomnia can happen, and screen time is actually related to causing violence. Here's a picture of a regular brain with all the components and the signals on it, and look what happens when you look at your screen for too much time. Goes like that. And that mainly happens for the reduced engagement in real-time environment. When you're looking at your screen, you're not thinking about what's happening near you. You're looking at your screen and seeing what's happening inside the screen. That reduces the real-time engagement and causes your brain to look like this. So what's the solution for that? From various websites such as the Harvard Business Review, NIH, CDC, Mayo Health Clinic, NYP, I developed this 7 tips which you could start using as of right now in order to improve your health from the excessive screen time that you're consuming. And those are creating a screen-free bedroom. So if you have a television or a laptop in your room, just go ahead and take it out. Put your television in your living room and make a separate study or workspace somewhere outside of your bedroom. Don't use any cell phone or anything else when you're eating. Just enjoy the meal. Consider downloading the apps that will notify you when you're consuming too much of screen time or looking at your phone for way too long. Create a tech-free time slot. It may be hard considering you have to do all your work through Zoom or Canvas, but maybe build your schedule in such a way where you have a 30-minute break right after a lecture or after lecturing. Um, Also, consider voice calling instead of FaceTiming. That will reduce the screen time you have. And last but not least, consider buying blue light glasses. The Cleveland Clinic suggests that blue light glasses are developed in such a way that will protect your eyes from the blue light that emits from your screen. That will reduce the impacts on your eyes and your brain. Many eye problems, such as the damage to your retina that happens from looking at your screen for way too long, can be potentially eliminated from using these glasses as a layer to your eye to screen. And it doesn't cost that much. Mine only costed $14.99. You could buy it from Amazon or your local CVS. So maybe consider buying one of this if you're spending too much time looking at your screen. With that being said, this concludes my presentation. Just as a recap, it's okay to not overconsume, but use more than 2 hours looking at our screen, because our life is shaped in such a way. But consider trying out those tips which I put out on my presentation. You can go ahead and look back into it and start taking action that will ultimately improve your overall health and psychology, and lead you to a happier life. And that's all I had for my presentation. I hope you learned something new and you're shutting down your laptop right now. And then again, my name is Tamzid Muttaki. Thank you so much for listening and have a wonderful day.